The Sokoke, also known as the Sokoke Forest Cat or Afrikan Shorthair, is one of the world's rare cat breeds that evolved entirely through natural selection without any human intervention in the Sokoke forests in eastern Kenya. Sokoke, one of the native cat breeds of Africa, emerged in the Arabuko Sokoke Forest in Kenya. Although it was described as a wild cat in the first years of its appearance, today it is adopted as a domestic cat and lives in homes. This breed has an incredibly unique coat structure. However, he has a friendly personality, athletic build, an intelligent and social temperament. It is vocal. It is known that he is very fond of conversations, especially with his owner. This makes it a cat breed to consider. It is not without some weaknesses. For example, if you are looking for a cute and laid-back companion, you may find the Sokoke cat a bit standoffish. This breed enjoys human companions but does not socialize very well. However, he wants to establish intimacy on his own terms. For example, they do not like to be hugged or snuggled with their owners. Instead, it prefers to follow its family members and rest in its free time, especially near its owner. Doesn't every cat have acceptable good and bad sides? The Sokoke cat is a lovely African domestic cat, for better or worse. Let's take a look at the personality traits of this breed in more detail. Although it is a wild cat by origin, the Sokoke cat is a cat breed that can be easily tamed. The Sokoke cat, a friendly cat breed, always shows its love for its owner by following him around the house. Although he does not like to be held, he is always eager to reciprocate his human friend who cares about him. It follows him, curls up next to him on the sofa and shows his cuteness to his owner by making melodious sounds every time. It's like he's a born chatterbox. He can continue humming for hours even when nothing is happening. In fact, this is a sign of the sweetness he gives to the human friends around him. Although it does not get along very well with its human friends, it tries to show its loyalty at every opportunity, especially to its owner who cares about it. For example, when the owner comes from outside, he runs to the door to greet him with enthusiasm and clings to his feet. In short, he is very loyal to the people he lives with. He is often eager to be with his family members, whether it is while they are relaxing or playing. We can also draw the following conclusion from here: Sokoke is a cat breed suitable for large families. Because he cannot afford to be alone for a long time. It happens that he is left alone in the house for a while, he can get stressed, and the longer and longer this period of time can cause aggression in him in the later stages. Therefore, it is not an ideal cat breed for individuals living alone. It is a social and sociable cat breed. We mentioned in the previous paragraph that it is a domestic cat breed suitable for crowded families. Therefore, the Sokoke cat can live in the same environment with children, cats of other breeds and even well-behaved dogs. It plays with children without harming them, and can spend time in the same environment with cats and pet dogs of other breeds. However, he does not have the insecurity of running away from strangers who come home and hiding somewhere. He has a very athletic structure. He constantly wanders around the house as if he is looking for something, and cannot stop himself from poking around in open cabinets or drawers that catch his eye. Another distinctive feature of this breed is that it loves water. Unlike many other cat breeds, the fact that it enjoys water does not prevent it from going to places such as the bathroom with the door left open. However, it should not be forgotten that aquarium creatures are always under threat in a house where it is present. The Sokoke cat is considered one of the most intelligent cat breeds among African native cats. Therefore, it is a cat that is not very difficult to train. There is nothing that the energetic and careful Sokoke cat cannot learn with well-planned training. It is generally quite compatible anyway. He is always eager to fulfill the commands given by his owner. By the way, we would like to remind you that this breed loves to climb and jump. A cat tree and a scratching post are must-have items in his home. And of course, it should not be forgotten to take precautions against the risk of the Sokoke cat knocking over fragile decorative items in high places. Finally, the Sokoke cat can show great harmony with people of all ages, thanks to its respectful and affectionate character. One of the few well-known breeds of this natural origin, the Sokoke cat is one of the cat breeds that can be a good companion for many years. Sokoke is a cat species discovered by chance in the Sokoke forests of Kenya. Although it is known that it evolved completely through natural selection without any human intervention, two theories are put forward about the emergence of the Sokoke cat. The Sokoke is one of the few natural cat breeds. This medium-sized cat breed has an exceptionally athletic build. It is a medium-sized cat breed with a lean, muscular, and athletic body. Their hind legs are slightly higher than their front legs. It has a short, thin fur coat consisting of spotted, light brown and chestnut-colored tabby patterns. It has a unique head structure and face. It has a pair of ears with rounded tips, compared to the ears of most domestic cats. Its head structure is small compared to the rest of its body. It has a straight and long nose and oval eyes in shades of amber or green. The male Sokoke cat is typically larger than the female. The head structure of the Sokoke cat is very small compared to its body. The head resembles a wedge shape. The cheekbones are clearly protruding. It has a wide and flat nose and wide almond-shaped eyes. The jaw is quite strong. Whisker pads are prominent. The neck part is short and narrow. It has a medium-sized and erect ear structure. They have ears with relatively more rounded tips than the ears of other domestic cats. It starts wide at the base and ends in a slightly rounded form. The distance between the two ears is almost 1.5 ear widths. There is hair growth inside the ears. The Sokoke cat has almond-shaped, medium-sized eyes. The corners of the eyes slope slightly upward towards the bases of the ears. The distance between the two eyes is the width of one eye. Eye color is generally seen in shades of amber and green. The legs are long and thin. The legs play the most important role in making the Sokoke cat an athletic breed. The hind legs are slightly higher than the front legs. The tabby patterns seen on its body also appear on its legs. Long slender legs end in medium to small oval paws. The tail of this breed distinctly resembles a whip. It has a long tail structure compared to its body. The tail, which starts thick at the base, becomes thinner towards the end. The patterns on the rest of its body can be found on its medium to long tail. The tail tip of this breed is completely dark. The Sokoke cat has a short and very thin fur structure. Its feathers are extremely shiny. Their short coat requires very little care. The shedding rate is also very low. Brushing only once a week is sufficient to care for their fur. The Sokoke cat generally has light brown and dark chestnut brown fur with spotted tabby patterns. Patterns are seen all over the body, tail, head, and feet. A light brown color prevails on the neck and abdomen. Dear cat friends, please subscribe to our channel for more such videos.